Alright everybody, another reaction video. I said I was posting 2 today, so I'm posting 2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the last one. I've heard hella drama about this thing. Let's see if it's any good. Let's see if it's worth it.
Alright, it's finally here. Nintendo sent this box over, and inside this box is our Nintendo.
Chat, are you guys gonna be buying the new Nintendo? What do y'all think?
Actually, there's a bunch of stuff in this box.
React to the Simon diss track.
Switch 2 plus the Mario Kart World.
Is there new ones? You're buying it?
There's also a Switch 2 camera in here.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm rich.
There's also
Alright.
a Switch 2 Pro controller.
Pro controller?
$85. And there's a physical copy of Mario Kart
For?
World, which would be $80 if you got one, which we'll need
Damn.
to play today because the digital copy doesn't
So
work.
80 for the Pro controller.
Kind of a pricey box.
80 for the freaking the game. And then like what, 500 for the console?
HD knife, of course.
That's
And also,
insane.
by the way, you've noticed
I ain't buying
over
that
here
shit.
A Switch
I ain't buying that
1
shit.
And a Switch 1 OLED because I've gotten to compare.
500?
back
I think
and
it's
forth
500.
between
I'm pretty
seeing
sure.
one and
Let me
seeing
look.
the other, but I want to look at them next to each other. So let's jump in. Here's the Switch 2 Pro controller. Switch
500 or it's 450, but I mean probably with tax
Mario Kart
gets close to
World.
500.
There it is.
So yeah, it's good.
Switch 2 camera, and of course a little bit of
A camera?
information. They always give us a little PDF so we know what's going on. But that's it.
PS5 is shit.
So of course first we should get into the console itself. That's all.
That's alright, I mean,
here for anyway.
Consoles are getting so expensive, you might as well just buy a
There you
freaking
go. That's the box
PC.
you're gonna see in stores and Best Buy and everything.
You might as well just buy a PC at that point.
There they are, right on top. The big new Joy-Cons.
Damn, bruh. I ain't spending 500 on this shit.
And then of course
A good
the
PC is like
console
2K.
itself.
But you don't need a good PC unless you're like gonna stream or something or
It's a
edit.
little bigger every time I see it. Nice big.
You can buy one
7.1
for like
screen,
500
thin
bucks.
bezels.
And it can run all the games. It's just
Pretty
like
sleek.
1080p.
There you go. USB-C port on top. Got those pins on the side.
Okay.
We'll talk more about those in a
It
second.
connects different. Like the old one, you like slide them
That's the
in.
console right
Now
there.
you just go like,
But what
you
else
crush
comes in
them.
this box here? HDMI cable. Nice.
If
And
you want to play
of
good
course,
games, I've
attachments
seen
for
2K at the
Joy-Cons
cheapest.
And the wrist straps.
Those
And that's it
1K.
for here. This is a wall plug.
Yeah, it's not that expensive. It's not that
Single
expensive.
USB-C port on that.
And then if you have a console, you can just like sell it for like some change and then buy the
So
PC.
that's your charger right here. Here's your little hub to attach both Joy-Cons. Last but
Okay.
not least, the dock with the fans in it.
Dude, I
Does
feel like-
4K out.
Like I feel like these right here are cooked. Cause like you can just bend them out and I feel like it'll just snap like the little connector thing right there.
With this new shape. I think first thing I want to do is just attach the Joy-Cons. That's the thing that I missed.
Cause like I have mine right
When I
here.
first got to see
I haven't played it
those,
all.
those magnetic Joy-Cons.
But like if you don't have one, this one just goes like this. Like you slide it up.
Satisfying.
and you click
There's
it
a little
down.
mechanism here that pops the Joy-Con off of
But like
the-
that one, bro, if you just do this and like
attaches
bend it like that, I feel like
super,
it'll just
super
break.
well, but if you just press it a little, it detaches just like that.
I want a PC so I can play Sims 4.
So that's nice. I kind of wonder how
To
those
play Sims
things
4 is
are, if they're
crazy.
gonna break. I've been told they have a little bit of give on purpose so that if you do knock up against it or drop it or something, it won't instantly break. Now,
Won't
these here are
instantly
the little
break.
bumpers because you might actually end up using these a little bit more often. At least if the games support the new feature where the Joy-Cons can be used
Okay.
as a mouse. These little things, they're also made of plastic. Though.
Dude, I mean, but the games they came off with as the preview for this console are insane. The Donkey Kong, like, Mario Odyssey game, insane. Mario Kart looks
Bit of give
insane.
to them, but they're still pretty sturdy, and they attach to the Joy-Cons
Cooked.
themselves. So, if I throw this bumper on here, just like that,
So it's like
It's on the
a
bottom.
protection thing?
and there you go.
Oh, it's a wrist strap.
There's your Joy-Cons as mice, and also with the bumpers
Oh,
on.
mice. I
Handheld
forgot they did that.
controller. Everybody's used to this experience. But I have some other unboxings to get to, so
Bro, Nintendo needs to make a console that's, like,
Let's do the
as
camera
good as the
first.
PS5 or
Some of you may
something.
remember Nintendo's Connect event where they showed this new camera. Basically, while you're doing
Yeah, this thing is
gameplay,
trash.
You hit this new.
This thing got
C
memed
button,
hella.
and it opens this share menu, and it's supposed to be this much
Look
more
at the-
social
bro.
console where you can share.
Look
your
at how
gameplay
laggy
with
it
other
is.
People at the same time, or even share a video feed of your face.
I'm good at healing. Trust me, Diamond 3.
Which is overlaid over your gameplay to someone else who is playing at the same time. Could be cool. I don't even know if you might be able to live stream that feed. I'm not exactly sure if you want to do that, but This
Mm-mm.
is that tiny little camera, and yep, it's just as tiny and
That's just
cute
probably like
as I
90
remember.
bucks.
And then another USB Type-C cable for that. There's this little bezel around the front that lets you
A bit of magic.
manually,
I just main
physically
healer.
open and close it.
Yo, chat, am I a healer main now or like?
That's nice. So we got our Pro Controller here.
Ultron's-
which is gonna be sick
Ultron's
for some
low-key him.
games. I don't know if I'm gonna use this for Mario Kart World, but here is your $85 Pro Controller.
I know how to play like every dive. I know how to play every healer.
USB
Bar.
Type-C cable to USB Type A.
Rip
on
dive
the
though,
other
rip
end.
dive.
Oh, it's kind of heavy. It's got some weight to it that I didn't actually expect. Everything else is obviously mostly
Looks
plastic.
like an
and
Xbox
so is this
controller.
but it does have this like central weight where I'm sure battery and haptics all are. So, okay. Switch 2. I'm going to put these Joy-Cons back on and fire it up for the first time. That's so much faster than before. Also, the dock here is nice because you can just
Is it wireless dock?
pop it in. There's a little bit of wiggle.
Oh, no, it's right
a little
there.
bit of give. It's not too bad. This is the Switch 1 dock, which didn't really have any.
Yeah, the
give
Switch 1 dock is
at
kind
all.
of shit.
So I'm a little surprised to see so much wiggle. I think it's about time to start playing some games.
Okay.
Oh, button.
It looks like a Steam Deck
Oh yeah.
with it just being all black. But they're probably gonna make like customizable colors for the Joy-Cons. Okay, so it plays music.
Speakers are bigger. It's crisp. English, yes. The Americas, yes. Accept the agreement, yes.
Okay, we can skip this part.
Maybe not get the bundle at launch, but just
Wait.
get a look at this physical game because the cartridge.
Chat, isn't it crazy they're making physical Nintendo games $10 more than the actual digital version? How does that make any sense? $10 more? It should be like a penny more. A little bit of plastic, that's it. Like, come on,
It's
bro.
still at the top.
Why are games $80?
So if
I
were
don't
to,
get
in
it.
the
I don't get it. I
future,
don't get it.
Maybe not get the bundle at launch, but get the physical Mario Kart World.
Like,
game.
how are Nintendo games $80
This is what
now?
one of those nice cartridges is gonna look like.
Like, any of the new Nintendo games aren't even close to the OG Nintendo games.
This is a massive package for this tiny little cartridge right here, but this is the game. Those are your pins.
That's $80 right there.
There we go. MKBHD is logged in. Very nice.
$80 games, it's over for us, bro. Dude, when GTA
Don't
comes
have
out, it's gonna be
price.
like $120. It's cooked. Okay, looks like this damn near the same home screen as
Straight
the
to
first
Mario
one.
Kart. Sorry, I should say. It's a me. This new bigger screen.
I mean, the graphics look a little better.
7.9-inch display looks way better.
A little better.
120 hertz looks so much better. Turn the speakers
I
down.
wonder if you can play the older games on it. You probably should be able to.
Okay, sorry, I'm getting carried away. What I should be doing is comparing it to the other Switches. So I'm gonna do that real quick.
That
because
stand on
we
it though,
have them all
the
side
new
by
stand
side.
is way better than the
So
old
this
one.
is the Switch 1. This is my Switch 1.
The first stand
It's
is
also a
garbage.
colorware Switch
Like,
1,
look at
so
this.
that's why it looks a
This
little
is the
different.
stand.
It's got the paint all
What
over
the frick is
Joy-Cons
this?
and the back, and it looks super sweet. But
Shit's
this is the
ass.
old
Yeah,
kickstand,
he's showing it right now.
and this is the old Switch 1 size. This is the new Switch kickstand, and the new Switch size. The thickness is roughly the same, but obviously much bigger.
Gonna buy a
screen,
$500 console
much
just to play
better looking
Pokemon.
screen,
Oh hell
higher
no.
refresh rate, more storage.
No,
the whole
Pokemon this
deal.
year's trash.
Obvious upgrade.
The game they
But
announced this
is
year's
David's
trash.
Switch OLED, which they did upgrade some other things on. Obviously, it's an OLED display, but it also has this full width kickstand. See, this is
Damn.
the difference that we're talking about. This is the Switch OLED on the bottom, Switch 2 on the top. And
Okay.
this
It's like-
happens so many times.
like
in,
bigger.
like even the smartphone
Bigger
world
width.
and the tablet world, where we say, oh, you know, we're nerds, we're really pixel peeping, we really want to see a higher fidelity, better looking display. But at the end of the day, most people just want
You
a
ca-
bigger screen, and that's what the Switch 2 is.
I was gonna say you
delivering.
can't even tell that
We
much.
also fully expect.
Oh my god, I miss playing
if we're
Pokemon. I
being
played it on my
reasonable, There's
Wii.
probably going to be a Switch 2 OLED. at
Walk
some
in,
point
it'll be
in the next,
good.
like,
It
2
will
years or
not be
something.
good.
So I wouldn't be shocked when that
It won't
shows
be
up.
good.
It's
It
even
won't
more
be good. It
expensive,
won't be
but That's a
good.
bigger OLED display. That's also 100.
It looks
It's
garbage.
amazing, and they might even do. Some
You're
other
stuck
things
in
that
you're
upgrade
stuck
the
in
console,
one
like
city the
they
entire
weren't
game. I'm pretty
afraid
sure.
of a new kickstand design and some other things for Switch OLED, but yeah. Oh god, I didn't actually think this through.
Everything new nowadays is worse than the original.
That is fun.
Like, nothing will
These
beat black and white.
Joy-Cons are so much better.
Black
than
and white
the
was
ones.
peak. Silver was
I'll
peak.
Show you since we have them.
I never played Emerald or any of
You have
those.
to pull the little pin in, slot it up like that, and first of all, it's larger.
Oh, yeah, it's
which
way
does make
bigger.
a difference. It's a little more ergonomic, but then also every single button is bigger. The joystick is bigger. I saw that.
I like
there
that. That's
was
better.
A pre-installed screen protector on the Switch, and it's true. I can see it.
The
I'm gonna get a
PSP.
macro
Jordan had
shot
one.
of it so you can see what I'm seeing.
PSP was fucking
But
goated.
they say don't remove it. And now that I've seen the instructions, okay, I won't.
Wait,
But
what?
I'm gonna get a macro shot of it so you can see what I'm seeing.
Protective layer?
But they say don't remove it. And now that I've seen the instructions, okay, I won't. But if you want to install
Okay.
one on top of it, that's cool too.
I miss
Dbrand
Game
has a
Boy.
Prism screen protector
I never
you can
played the
install
Game
on
Boy.
top of this one, and that will hold it and protect whatever's on
The oldest console I played was the PS2.
Switch 2 talking points, which I mentioned in that last video.
Or
was
the
that
Wii. I don't know which one came
game
first. I'm pretty
that
sure the PS2 came
essentially
first.
acts as a tutorial to learn about your Switch doesn't come with it. It's not free. and
Yeah,
it's
that's
free,
crazy. The demo of the console isn't free.
But
Alright.
there are some built-in tutorial things like how to use mouse controls,
Okay.
controller, and then
This is
also
crazy.
control inside Windows.
You can use it as a mouse for some
And of course
games.
I can select using that top.
Kinda
button. So it
interesting.
works pretty well. I think there's gonna be a couple of games that
Star Wars
do
Force Unleashed on
immediately
PSP was so
support this out the
peak.
box, but it's probably
Was
not
that with, like, the
a lot of
broken-ass
games.
Star Wars
Use,
guy?
Like I did that wheelchair soccer game.
I got it
when I was
for,
doing a demo.
I used to watch, like, the
for Switch
cinematics
two,
of all
and it
the
worked pretty
old
well, but
Star Wars games like
yeah,
that.
we'll see what other games end up
Where he would, like,
being. So
hold
I was wondering what
the
rest of home
freaking-
screen stuff looks like.
one of the
This is
ships.
also
That shit was
something I haven't
sick.
seen yet. Looks pretty familiar. Got your
I'm not buying this, though. There's no shot.
That's
There's no
your
shot.
account, and I'm sure I'll blur my friend code so nobody.
And with
spams me.
tariffs, yeah, it's cooked.
But
It's
then,
cooked.
of course, your games, and then underneath, game chat's in there. Settings are in here. I can go to, let's see, can I change my display? Go down. Just having these huge new buttons, the whole Joy-Con being bigger.
The Joy-Con being bigger is huge, though.
Haptics are better. Is it that
The first one, Joy-Con, they're way too
Switch
small.
OLED,
Like, look at how big they are compared.
stand OLED screen, Switch 2. Obviously, the biggest difference is just that it's bigger. I mean, just as my first impression, the
Mhm.
bigger Joy-Cons make such a big difference. So most people are going to enjoy bigger Joy-Cons and bigger screen. We also are expecting an OLED version later. I'm going to get to much more detail in the full review, but also if you're considering getting a Switch 2, you're probably also thinking about getting a case, in which case you should consider the Kill Switch by channel sponsor Dbrand. Okay, so this
Okay.
is the Kill Switch case.
Chat, if you're gonna get it, get the kill
Also,
switch, whatever
It
case.
looks like Dbrand left a note which says, we know there's a lot of features, but they're all pretty important that you can try to fit them in the end roll. I'll try. So this is the case. It's got this super rigid travel cover, crush proof.
Is it only for games?
Great, but then with this little bungee, which is kind of sick, you take the cover off, and inside you'll notice there are 10
Oh.
slots, magnetic holders for your games. Just take the games.
Okay.
But then even once you've got the cover off, it's still protected, and you have full access to the kickstand, which is sick. You can still fully remove the Joy-Cons, unlike a lot of other cases, and the Joy-Cons have this ergonomic back.
Oh, the case is still on it. I can't even
as well,
tell.
which is kind of killer. So now the Joy-Con's bigger and more comfortable. to
Damn, that
hold.
shit is
Kinda like a
bulky.
real mouse in the hand. You can still put the bumpers on and use it as a mouse. That's nice.
That is
For
thick.
docking, Dbrand includes a dock adapter with every kill switch. Pops in like that. So all you got to do is place your kill switch on the front tray, and
Okay.
they're connected, and now they're docked. Full 4K 60 pass through, and the dock fan still cools the dock normally. And I haven't even touched on the durability, the build quality. The
I don't know
material.
why they don't just make it like that, because when you put it in the dock, bro, it low-key like scratches the front of it.
This thing is
Because you
intense,
you just
so
slide it
if You're gonna
in,
travel with your Switch.
and sometimes it'll like bang around
And
sometimes.
if you want to grab one for $35 off, I'll have a link down below in the description. That's it. Thanks for watching
Okay.
this first impressions. Let me know what you want to see.
Okay, okay. Let's get into some trailers. I seen the freaking what is it? Dude. I haven't even heard of this. Chat, have you heard of this? There's like a new Marvel's game. Bro. Dude, Japanese art style is just so much better than like gaming art styles are so shit. Bro. So it's like a Street Fighter Marvel game. Bro, what the? Is this Miss Marvel or whatever? Spider-Man? Damn. Damn. What is this? Bro, I don't know. This is like a Marvel Street Fighter game. Right here. Tokon? Marvel Tokon? I don't know if it's gonna be in English. Oh! Ghost Rider? Bro, they need to add Ghost Rider like in Rivals now. Imagine you could drive around in Marvel Rivals with Ghost Rider. That would be sick. Doom? Bro. Just teleported behind him? The hit frames are damn long. They are. Is it ulti? God damn, Doom, fight back. 4v4? Oh no. Brother. Just spamming all the team ups. Damn. Damn. Bro, what is happening? Okay, that's kind of a weird design. Coming 2026? Alright, buddy, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, come check out the Twitch. We're at 121. We got like 6 average viewers. Come check me out. And if you enjoyed, click the sub button, like, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next one. Bye, everybody.